Fellow Earthlings, what's going on? Dave here, Dave Smith. Just wanted to do a little talk while I walk. Walking and talking and walking, eh? I'm walking here! So I wanted to talk about healthcare. The lack of healthcare, the lack of affordable healthcare, the lack of universal healthcare in the United States of America. Leading cause of bankruptcy is medical bills. Here we are in a worldwide pandemic, and our government is not offering us universal healthcare. We're the only industrialized nation in the world that does not have some form of universal health care. So that's fucking awesome, right? No, it's not. And I hear people talk about this like, oh, well, we don't want the government to force us into... That's not the issue. Nobody's talking about eliminating private doctors, just creating an option. A public option, an affordable option for most people, and then people that want to pay through the nose to keep their same doctor, fine, you're totally allowed to do that. Medicare for all would not change that. So, I've had a back injury since I was 17. I was told I would never walk again, never have sex, yada, 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 right? Thanks a lot, doc. I missed my senior year of high school. I had a home tutor. I could only make it to the bathroom once every 3 days, maybe. Horrible, horrible, horrible experience. Then since then, once a year, if not more, my back goes out on me and leaves me on my back, on the floor for 3 weeks, unable to do anything, right? The only thing Western medicine offers is, muscle relaxers and painkillers. So that's awesome. I've been strung out on opiates 5 times because of my back. Yeah, I was on fentanyl, had a fentanyl patch, the drug that killed Prince. And, after a year and a half of that, I asked the doctor one day, I'm like, so what's our next step? So, like, what are we going to do to fix me? And he's like, oh, this is it. That's when I quit going to him. I was like, oh, so you're just Dr. Feelgood. Well, fuck that. I actually want to be fixed, So, this has greatly affected my work life, Had an opportunity to partner with somebody in a painting business, probably starting out making $100,000 a year. Couldn't do it because of my fucking back. Couldn't fucking do it. So I've had a bunch of shit ass jobs, office manager, blah, 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 fucking every customer service job you could imagine. Worked in hotels for 10 years. Thought I wanted to be a hotel manager until the hotel I worked in caught on fire and the top 3 floors burned off, and I saw the level of stress that the general manager was going through, working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and said, fuck that. For $50,000 a year at the time, probably $80,000 or $100,000 a year now, fuck that. Not worth the stress level and the time commitment. So, got into real estate, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, my point being is that if I could just get stem cell therapy, my back would be fixed. It would not be an issue, would not hinder me, and not limit my potential in life. A friend of a friend, went to Switzerland, paid $50,000, got a titanium disc frame inserted in between. They took out the old fragmented disc, put in a titanium frame of a disc, injected stem cell material into that frame, and it grew him a brand new disc. Guy's good as new. Oh, fuck. My back almost just went out of me right there. So massive muscle spasms. So infuriating, right? Other countries, they would just fix this issue. But Chris Rock said it best. They'll never cure AIDS. They'll never cure cancer because they make their money on the comeback. Same fucking thing with back pain. They don't want to give me stem cell injections because that'll help me grow a new disc and completely fix the problem. So then they won't be able to charge me for epidural injections, for x-rays, for MRI, for a multitude of fucking prescription medications that don't do jack shit except for mask the symptoms. Yeah, it's infuriating. Our system is fucking pathetic, and it's infuriating. And I'm a victim of it. So, bullshit, If I could just get fucking surgery, I could be up and running making $100,000. But no, can't do it. So, that brings me to education. We're also the only industrialized nation that does not have free college education. Some people say, how are you going to pay for it? Those same, shit for brains fools never ask that about our military budget, $746 billion a year. Trump increased it $132 billion a year in perpetuity. So it'll go up $132 billion every year. So after 10 years, that's an increase of $1 trillion. So how are we going to pay for it? Because, it's really important that we spend our money dropping bombs on countries and create enemies that then want to fuck us up abroad. Yeah, because it's really important that we do that, right? Because then that gives us a reason to keep the whole military-industrial complex going. But anyway, the facts of the matter are, college-free, quote-unquote, free college education would actually be a moneymaker for the state, right? So, yeah, and just a little side note. Don't be fucking this guy, right? Here we are, 100-year drought. This guy's got a fucking nice green lawn, water in the sidewalk, water running down the street. Fucking awesome. Yeah, fuck your planet, I love my lawn. Reminds me of my favorite bumper sticker. Fuck your planet, I love my SUV. Anyway, college education. It's a free college education would actually be a moneymaker for the state, for the Fed, whatever. Whoever's paying for it would make money. Here's the math. Your average high school grad makes $25,000 a year. Your average college grad makes $50,000 a year. Double. You take just the increased amount in taxes paid by the college grad over their career, that equals roughly $170,000. So just the increased taxes that the college grad is going to pay over his lifetime more than pays for the whole fucking program and makes it profitable so that it could, exist in perpetuity. $170,000. You can't tell me it costs more than $70,000 to give somebody a college education if the university is not making profit. So it's just a matter of will. It's a matter of cutting the corporate profit sharks out of the equation and providing a better product. There it is. All figured out in 10 minutes on a walk by my stoner ass. So if I can figure it out in 10 fucking minutes, you think our politicians might be able to do it, right? So that clearly shows you there's just no will. All right. Peace out. This has been Dave with And Another Thing with Dave with another fucking rant. Check out my podcast, And Another Thing with Dave, on all platforms. Peace out.